Marilou Diaz Abaya studied film in Los Angeles and London and began directing in 1979. Her second film, Brutal, was an angry study of the sufferings of a Filipino wife.
The majority of Filipino women are disposed to accept abuse, to accept personal and social injustices. They're predisposed to being, if you like, martyrs. And largely, I am concerned about this attitude.
Her fifth film, Morale, took these concerns further. It centers on four women friends and compares their experiences of men, marriage, and work.
At first, I wanted to do a film about female friendship, how and why they bond, how they react to each other, what is female friendship like as compared to male friendship, and in what context do we see female friendship. We went further by discussing not only female friendship, but the social context in which we can find it, such as the Filipino family, the institutions surrounding it, such as the educational institutions and the church institutions, and so on. And we came out with Morale. Largely today, it's perfectly all right for the Filipino woman to hold government offices or to be the president of banks and very big corporations. But you see, with the provision that they do not neglect family, husband, children, and so forth and so on. And I feel that perhaps this in itself, this expectation may not be necessarily fair, that women ought to have the real option of whether they want to be a full-time housewife, a full-time career woman, or both. There were objections raised regarding the image of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. In Morale, they found that several sequences were very derogatory to the armed forces, and they had very serious objections. The censors, upon review of the movie, confirmed these objections, and all in all, prescribed 13 cuts in the movie. I had to submit, unlike in Brutal, I had to submit the master negatives of Morale, and it's still with them now.